don't know if it's live. Hey, good afternoon and welcome along to Asia World. You're with Stu Bear, and we can see an Osprey on the they just come into land, and hopefully that will take off again just a little bit later, so we shall keep a close eye on that. But thank you for joining us. I'm just checking the systems and what have you, so just bear with the bear. Now, I don't know how long we're going to be live for, but if that stays in the circuit, I will obviously stay live for that. But we'll just see how it all actually pans out. So I'm just going to make sure that the sound is all tickety-boo for you. Let's have a look. And then if there's anybody in the chat room, I'm sure we'll get round to saying hi. Let's have a look. Right, now I think we need a little bit down on that one, and that should be just about right. Good afternoon to Farmer Steve, 01 Eagle, Andy V, Big Man Bill, and anybody else that's literally just popping along. As usual, it's not been advertised in any way, so if you've come across this, you've obviously got this from the notifications, and thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you very much. Also, Big Man Bill says Reach 105 is inbound around about 5 minutes out. Excellent stuff. That sounds good then. I really don't know if Knife 71 over there is going to... Let's see. See, we've got that hedge in the way just there, so it's a little bit tricky to tell. But hopefully it'll lift again in just a moment. But hey, I've got plenty of videos to show you from. Well, not that many actually. We saw most of them yesterday. But I filmed a few things that we had earlier on today, such as, if I move the camera along a little bit, you'll see there's that C-40 there, the clipper. And I filmed that landing, so hopefully we'll, hey, not hopefully, I will. I'll show you that fairly soon. But, I'll stay with it for a little while because, thank you very much. It's alright. Message just came through, made me laugh, and she knows what I'm laughing at. Oh boy. Hey, well, I better check on the ADSB Global Exchange, whatever it's called. Anyway, in other words, virtual radar server to you and me, isn't it, hey? So let's have a look, because somebody, was it Big Man Bill, put a message in? Yeah, and they certainly is. Well, actually, we can see that, but I'm going to point the camera over because Lakenheath are using 06, so that means every now and again when they do the ILS we get something going through. So let's have a look at this. F-15. looks like we've got another one coming in behind it, so we'll move the camera back over because that's disappearing. Let's have a look. Oh, there you are. And of course, they're on the approach into Lakenheath using 06. And here, well, you saw the way the runway is set here. I'm just literally moving it along. And it's 1028 that they have here at Mildenhall. And with a bit of luck, we'll have something, I'm sure there's something on the approach. I think it's a C-17, but I will double check in just a moment. I was literally checking that out when we realised there was a couple of F-15s going literally right over the top. So how the devil are you today, everybody? Hey, thank you for joining Stu Bear and the gang right here on Airshow World. It's always fantastic to see you, and hey, put a message in, say hi, how you doing, and all that good stuff on this Tuesday afternoon. What is it? It's just after 2:10. Tuesday, 22nd of June. Goodness gracious, time moves on. So what are we up to? Well, I tell you what, I've just noticed somebody said hi to Phoebe. Oh, and I've just seen her as well. There she is in the chat room. That's Phoebe Stern. Phoebe, I hope you're well, and thank you for joining us. And yes, Phoebe Stern, Airshow World's one and only super fan. She's brilliant, and a good pal as well to Airshow World, so thank you. We've got Stuart Bridges. Hello mate, how are you today? We're really good, thank you very much, and certainly enjoying the slightly better weather. It's not as at least it's not raining at the moment. We have Dave A, Bandit 99, Chubbs, let me zoom in on this, Chubbs 69 UK. Okay, I am looking for that C-17, so don't worry if it comes our way on 10. That's the runway. I will certainly film it for you. As you know, it used to be runway 11. It's now 10. Erwin, here's in the chat room as well. Jim Gemmell, Shane Smith, Big Man Bill, Julie. Oh, hey, look at that. Our very own lovely Phoebe Stern has put a donation into the chat room. Thank you, Phoebe. And if you look carefully, I think you'll notice that her cat Pepper is watching the TV on that little picture icon that you use. Phoebe, thank you very, very much. Dickie McVitie. Oh, hey, that's a little bit more noise, as you can hear. And let's see if we can see it. Is it going to take off? It looks promising. It's hiding behind Kate Bush over there. And over the top, now we were getting excited, weren't we, about that C-17, but it's going over the top instead of coming in. So it's on the approach to Lakenheath. Anyway, let's get this for you. wide angle so you get more of an impression. Hold on, we're just going to turn the mics down for a minute because I've got something stuck. That's better. I think that got it. You certainly didn't want to hear me coughing away, so I just turned those down a moment. Let's zoom back in to that C-17 as it will disappear in just a moment over the hangars here at Mildenhall. But while that's doing that, we're going to move the camera to something more exciting for you. There we go. Now, is that V22 Osprey going to stay in the circuit? I don't know. We'll keep our fingers crossed. It's been in the circuit for around about, let's see, 15 minutes. So it's done several circuits. And by now, yes, that C-17 has disappeared. Let's zoom back into that clipper over there. There we go. US Navy. There it is. In the centre of your screens. Right, while we're deciding what is going on, what we're going to do and all that sort of stuff, we're going to say hi to a few more people. And these wonderful people in the chat room, like Heather Ramsey, 01 Eagle. Who else have we got? Shane Smith, J.D. Fisher, Reese Tomlinson. Hey, nice one. Well, you have a real good time there, Phoebe. She said, I'm going to Whitby soon. I'll be going on Monday the 5th and coming back on the Wednesday. Well, if you're going to Whitby, there's only one thing you've got to do when you're at Whitby. You've got to make sure you have the fish and chips, hey? That's the place. Whitby, Robin Hood's Bay or Scarborough, anywhere around there. Get the fish and chips. Tell you what, if you have fish and chips, think of the bear, okay? Because he loves them there, I tell you. The Holder 92 says, hi Stu, counting down the days until my trip down there from good old Scotland. I'll be staying at the Willows campsite for 3 days. Nice one. So when's that? When are you coming down? So that's the Holden 92. That's a good old trip for you, all the way from up there in Scotland, depending on what part of Scotland it is. But hey, I shall be down here until I think I'm going back Friday morning. Also, we have right now in the chat room, Fallen Drift Gaming and Cars. Great to see you again, and thank you for, obviously you've subscribed and you've been getting the notifications. That's the thing down here, I just never know when I'm going to go live, and keep my eyes open for you. I'm going to move the camera back on around and see if that Osprey actually comes our way. Let's move it around right now. Nice. I try not to go too fast. Don't want to make you all dizzy. Here it is. You're somewhere in that gap. There you are. So could we have you please coming this way? We'll find out. It's a little bit breezy today. You can tell by those trees are really moving, and so it's keeping the temperature down. Quite a bit, but at least it's keeping that dreadful rain away that we had. Now then, are you going to turn right and head our way? We'll see in a minute. It just goes behind another tree and then that willow tree over there, so we'll just go wide angle for the moment and then pick it up when it hopefully appears, but hey, who knows? I don't know if it's coming our way. We'll soon find out. Let's zoom back in, see if it's turning this way, or whether it's going out and doing what it does. Heading out to one of the ranges maybe, we'll see. At the moment I can only see it through the camera. I can't see it with my normal eyes because it's with my normal eyes. I've not got normal eyes at all. They're dreadful. The way it's looking, it's, I don't know. We'll see anyway. Obviously quite a way out because that is zoomed in way too much. I have a feeling that it's going off and having a little bit of a jolly, going out to maybe the ranges or doing a little bit more testing. But we will keep it just a little bit longer. This afternoon show could be one of those short but sweet ones, but I will show you before we do go off air what we had earlier in the day. Still down here at the moment are those two KC-10s. They're parked right down the other end of the runway. From Lakenheath, where Darren was earlier today, the F-35s took off, but they didn't depart. They went out with a couple of F-15s and they came back in again a little bit later, and that looked rather spectacular, all flying right over the top, going on the ILS into Lakenheath. But if that Osprey has gone that far over, I get the feeling that we won't be seeing him for a little while, which is a bit of a shame, but that's the way it is. That's the way it goes. You've got to be in it to win it, and I never keep you waiting looking at paint dry, because we've always got something to show you. But obviously I will go offline if there's nothing else at the moment. With it being a Tuesday, quite possibly we'll get some action a little bit later this afternoon and probably into the evening. And of course, if we do, the gear is all ready, all set up, all ready to go to be able to film into the evening and hopefully get some may get those beautiful sunset shots, which would be yeah, that's certainly what we'd like to see. But before I show you what I actually filmed earlier in the day, we'll have a quick look through the chat room before we hit that button, just to say hi. GL Baker writes, what do you say? Nice one, I like that. Yeah, they said, hey, don't you have something better to do than take pictures of aeroplanes? Hold on, wait a minute, I like watching aeroplanes as well. Yeah, why not? It's great. There's quite a few people over. Well, not too many. I say quite a few. It's not too many today. The weather is not ideal, and it's been pretty quiet really today. And been very. We had a few bits yesterday, put it that way, but nothing too exciting. But we showed you, and we even went live for about an hour and a half yesterday. I only expected to do like today, just on for one quick departure and what have you for that C-17 yesterday, but then we had 3 KC-135s suddenly appear. Mark Johnston, I don't think that's the Mark Johnston that I know. In other words, the trainer the horse race trainer. I don't think that would be him. What type of 737 is that? Okay, it's the C-40, I believe it's known as, and it's the Navy C-40, also known as a clipper. No, not flipper, a clipper. DB Miss Bacbois, so 1277. That's a good one as well. It says, hi Julie. Hey, forgets about the bear. Hey, you got the bear talking to you. Paul Waterman, afternoon from a dark southwest London. Okay, thank you for putting the message in. We've got Rory. It says, hi Stewie. G big model zones. Yeah, 2 F-35s from the hall. The stateside. Okay. From the hill. I apologise. Right, he says, yes. 2 F-35s from Hill Air Force Base stateside. I believe they're the ones that we were talking about that took off today. Went out for a bit of a jolly. Who else? Michael M. He says, my dad worked at Seattle Boeing plant for 40 years. Wow. Hey, now near, well, pretty close to Seattle. That's where our Viper pilot is. And she normally joins us on a Friday night because no doubt she's working hard at the moment. We've got Jim Gemmell. Right, I think we've been through the chat room, so thank you very much everybody putting the messages in. It could be, as I say, short and sweet. I will have a look while I'm doing this replay for you to check where that Osprey has gone, and if it looks like it's not popping back in the very near future, right, I'll go offline for a bit and you know, time to get a cup of tea and whatever. Time to get for you guys to order the tea from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Yeah, don't forget, you can get 15% off, 15% off right now with every order you put in. And you'll be helping Airshow World grow. That's what we say, and it certainly is true. So check them out, okay? You'll see the link. It should be under this video right now. You might have to click on the drop down arrow bit so you can see it. But click on that and it'll take you there. And use the code, and that code is Airshow, uppercase Airshow, all one word. Right, video time. Let's hit it. This was earlier this morning when that 737 C-40, Clipper, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it an aeroplane. We're going to see it right now.
coming. How good is this?
And that brings us up to date, because when we first went live you saw that Osprey actually coming in. So basically that's all we've really had today so far over here at Mildenhall. What I will show you just before I do a last run through of the chat room, I'll just show you this rather bumpy landing yesterday of this KC-135. Okay, so we'll just go to that, and then I'll come back live with you and say hi or bye or whatever it is, because I don't think there's anything else coming up in the next few minutes. But we'll just see if from the camera, because these clips I show are not edited, direct off the camera. So I'll see if I can find that bumpy landing from yesterday. Let's have a quick look. Here we go. And I can tell you the wind is it's even windier than it was yesterday. Now a little later today I do expect some more 135s actually coming in, KC-135s. You know, you saw that one with the bumpy landing, and then before that you saw that very nicely marked up KC-135 that took off. That looking rather cool. I certainly enjoyed that. That was this morning, but the last one you saw was from yesterday. Before we go offline for the moment, we'll quickly go through the chat room. Clive Everly, Paul Gardner saying the nearest town is Bury St Edmunds. Yep, not too far away. Michael M, Reese Tomlinson, Shane Smith, Leroy, hi Leroy, Paul Gardner, 01 Eagle, letting us know it's pretty late over there. It's actually, make it now, what's getting towards 22:11 over there in Japan, but good to have you as always right here. Let's have a look at what we've got. Daisy Bells, nice to see you. Michael M, Dicker McVitie, dip your McVitie's in your cup of tea. I'm going to have a cup of tea in a moment. Yes, it looked very nice, didn't it, Julie? That 135. And also, it pops in here every now and again, and I've got it on video. There's a C-130 that's got the D-Day markings on. And it's actually got the stripes on the wings as well. The one we just saw, the 135, that doesn't. I don't think that has stripes on the wings. Certainly didn't see any anyway. But yeah, look out for that C-130. That looks really cool. And I've got videos of it, so I'm sure you can find that somewhere. If you prefer fighter planes, mate, they're just down the road from us right now. Lake and Heath, that's your place. Neil Hubbard, Jake Jackson, Sleepy Spider is with us. Hiya, Sleepy. I'll just zoom into that aircraft over there. There it is, okay. And who else? Nora Cal Fox from California. Brilliant to see people all over the world. I love it. Philippe Garma says, I love cars and loves England too. Thank you. Greg Mottram is putting us big laughy smiley face. B12 Aviation. Oh, sounds beautiful. Okay. Jake Jackson's in the room. Michael M and Udo, U-D-O, okay, Spickerman, I think it is, says, hello from Bavaria, Germany, everyone. Thank you for putting the message in. Hey, well, listen, unfortunately, I'm going to be leaving you in just a moment. Yeah, Darren has been over at Lake and Heath this morning, and I think he had a bit of a good time over there, so nice one. That was Jake Jackson letting us know that, and yes, he sent me a couple of messages, let me know how he was getting on. Right, I think that just about wraps it up for the moment, but thank you for joining us on this short little show, but give you a chance to see what we had earlier this morning, and we will be speaking to you, hopefully. Oh, hold on, let's give this last message before we go. I'm Sleepy Spider. It's great to be with you, Stu. Thank you. Well, I tell you what, it's even better for me to see you in the chat room, so thank you for putting that message in. Good old Sleepy, always good to see you. Right, you've got 30 seconds to get your last message into the chat room. Stuart Hayden, or what? Hayton. Stuart Hayton, let's get it right. Oh, you saw the fire department going past. Cool, those vehicles, aren't they, hey? I can't see it, but I'm just scanning round. Yeah, it's real, everything. All the vehicles in there that go round, they're all from the USA. On the other side of that fence, it's USA, and you can even get proper USA Coca-Cola. So if anybody is over there listening and you can get me some cans of that fantastic American USA Coca-Cola with their corn syrup, send some across. I'm here at Johns Field. I'll be here till Friday. Love the stuff. But talking of drinks, don't forget, please check out Stu Bear's sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, because you're going to help big time, I tell you, by buying your tea and coffee from there, and you can get 15% off. The code AIRSHOW, all one word, uppercase. The link is under the video right now. It certainly is. Mini USA. That's what I love about this place. Okay, gang, thank you very much for joining us, and don't forget, lots of over 1,000 different videos on Airshow World right now. So in between times, you can check those out. It'll keep you busy all for months and months on end. But for the moment, I'm going to say, love you to bits. Thank you for all the messages in the chat room, and from Stu Bear and from Julie way up there. Take care. I'll see you a little bit later this afternoon or early evening, whenever we get any action. Don't forget, subscribe, make sure the notifications are working, and it's all absolutely free. Free as a bird. We'll catch you later. Bye for now. Thank you.